I haven't used this soundboard in a while. That was supposed to be the intro. Where's the fucking song? There we go.
That'll do.
There we
Oh,
fucking.
yeah. Tom and Frenchy podcast. Get it up your ass. Get it up your ass. Tom and Frenchy podcast. Okay. Yeah.
In the world.
It feels good to be back in the studio, actually.
Oh, it feels good to have control of the fucking soundboard.
Yeah, you like the power, do you?
Alex isn't here anymore, so Frenchy's in charge.
Oh,
I meant to do. Yeah, you got it. How you going, Tom?
I'm good, mate. You know, it's nice and airconned in here, actually.
Oh, summer's hit.
Oh, dude.
Woo! Daryl Braith, mate, must be fucking stoked.
Yeah. I'll tell you where I went on the weekend randomly. To Darwin.
Oh, speaking of hot.
Yeah, dude. Fuck me. It's hot there.
That is a random trip.
Oh, dude. So random.
If you're ever like, guess where I went on the weekend, no one's guessing Darwin. You don't pop up for the weekend.
Yeah, and I was like, Tonya, you should come. And I'm like, I'm buying the ticket. Like, because she wouldn't want to pay.
Was it a work event?
No, I was catching up with a mate. And it's one of those ones where it's like I'm waiting for a holiday, like a gap to go for a week or whatever. Yeah. But those never come up. So I'm just like, I'm just going to come. You can get really cheap flights if you go stupid times to Darwin. Yep. So there's one that leaves at about midnight. So no, it was, I think we left Sydney at 9, got to Darwin at midnight.
Okay.
And then on the way back, left at 12:50 in the morning. Got home at 7.
Oh, you did the red eye.
Red eye. It was brutal.
But that's good because you save on accommodation.
Yeah.
But the first night you only buy accommodation for 7 hours, so you should get half price.
That's true.
I fucking hate that.
But yeah, Darwin's.
Who'd you fly with?
Virgin.
Oh, la-di-da. Yeah. See,
well, it was only
very affordable if you go at 1 a.m.
Yeah, compared to flights to Melbourne.
Bruh.
At the moment, like $1,500. Yeah, from Sydney to Melbourne. Like a fucking 40-minute trip.
Bro, you should never cost you $1,500 to go somewhere you could cycle to.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it takes a bit longer, sure.
Like if you're paying $1,500, you better get a baguette at the end of it, you know? Like you better be somewhere.
Baguette's at 50 cents. What do you mean?
I'm saying you better be somewhere fucking different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you just get a baguette as you leave the aircraft. Like in Hawaii, how they give you a lei.
Yeah, like coffee, tea, water, baguette.
Baguettes are like, we have paid for the expensive tickets.
No, I want to get somewhere foreign. You're just literally going down the road, somewhere you could drive to in a day.
Yeah, 15. It used to be fucking $1,200 to LA.
You could get a $70 ticket to Melbourne. Yeah. Like maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, and it used to be $1,200 to LA. Now $1,500 to Melbourne.
But
return
to Darwin, $200.
Oh wow!
How does that fucking make sense? Because no one wants to go there.
To Darwin, which is a shame. Great place. What did you do there, Tom?
We went in the town centre of Darwin. Not much to it. Sat at a bar, had a beer, and then there's like a pool. Like a wave pool. Have you been there? It like automatically generates the waves.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool. Went there, then went to a crocodile park.
That's where I got my hat.
Is it?
My wide brim.
Oh,
with
the
tooth hat. Yeah, the Crocodile Dundee hat.
Did you go to the one in the city or the one outside?
A little bit outside.
Yeah, that's
the good one, I think.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, what's it called? Did you see him feeding?
It's called like Crocodildo Park or something.
Crocodildo Park. Did you see him feeding?
Yeah, it was fucked. Some of those fucking crocodiles, like cameras don't do it justice. They are literally the biggest things I've ever seen.
That's why I was like, remember when Steve Irwin got in there and fed crocodiles with his kid on his arm?
Dude.
It was
a delicious chicken-looking child, like some kind of chicken leg.
And he's like, don't worry, I got this, crikey. And everyone's like, yeah, we know you got this.
Yeah.
Still... They're crocodiles. And you're smiling. What's the one rule?
Yeah, never.
Never smile at a crocodile.
It's a bit embarrassing that he got taken out by a stingray, isn't it?
Yeah, but at the same time, I think it would have been worse if he got taken out by a crocodile.
Oh, it would have been disgusting, wouldn't it?
Because that's his thing.
And it's messy.
No, I didn't mean like that.
Oh, it's messy though, isn't it?
I mean, like I felt like if he got taken out by a crocodile, whose heart would have broken because that was like he was like bonded mates with him.
True.
Like, I don't think they would have, to be honest. I think they had a word in the Crocodile Kingdom. It was like, leave Steve alone.
Leave Steve, yeah.
Or you got to answer to me, the big crocodile mafia don.
Holy shit.
Put down the word throughout the crocodiles of Australia. What I like about crocodiles and alligators, they'll just randomly pop up at places.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're confined, if you don't know, international listeners, in Australia, only northern Queensland and northern Territory. Are they in WA? Maybe northern WA.
Yeah, probably.
But every now and then they'll pop up like a golf course somewhere random or just somewhere like alligators, especially in Florida. They just fucking pop up in a washing machine or some shit.
Yeah.
There's an alligator in the living room, doll. Except there's American. Yeah. There's an alligator in the living room.
They're like the original Peeping Tom. Because their little eyes will come out of the water and they'll just watch like sunbathers and shit. They watch. They're sneaky.
And you don't know what their hands are doing. Like, I know their paws can't get to their dicks to jerk off, but they're definitely rubbing it on something.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Speaking of rubbing it on something.
Oh, I like the segue for this.
So the crocodile park didn't just have crocodiles. There was like surprisingly a lot of different animals, like monkeys and shit. Went up to the monkeys. There was this big fat one. Huge. Like the rest was skinny. This one didn't even look like the same species of monkey, but it was. It was just really fat.
Yep.
And it was kind of like, tongues hanging out.
Papa monkey, yeah.
Huge stiffy.
Oh, yeah.
Big red rocket. And they've got like a kind of fucking little head to it that looks like a barb.
Oh.
It was horrific. Another monkey, skinny monkey, comes over.
Sucks it.
Little heady. A little bit of handwork. Dude, I got it on video.
Of course you did. It's the one video from the trip, probably.
Literally. Just a little
Put that on
fucking
TikTok.
monkey hand job, dude.
Oh, so it was a handy, not a gobby.
Both.
Oh, I'm interested. Okay, yep. They're in the... Oh!
Dude, I wasn't joking,
fully... Is that his legs up?
Dude, that monkey is chilling like he's on a fucking lazy boy.
Fuck.
He's just getting
This is
dusted.
so weirdly sexual. Yeah, his both hands or legs are hanging high on the cage, so he's got that spread like he's about to get a rim job. And then this little...
There's one more if you turn right.
This little worker monkey just licking it, just going at it.
And there was children watching, man.
Oh, wow, he's
Fucking
giving a good handy.
Couple
That's
of monkey
better handy than
Epsteins.
what my missus gives. This is great. He's kind of knocking it around a bit.
Yeah, you want a bit of that.
Or maybe it wasn't properly hard and he had to smack it like, get hard for me, Papa.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, highlight of the trip, I must say.
Would you say monkeys are the horniest of all animals?
Humans.
I think... No, I honestly
We're not
think...
counting humans?
I think we count humans, but I actually think monkeys are horny because I think everyone remembers going to a zoo. One of the few times you see a monkey, they've got a fucking red rocket or they're rooting something.
Once I saw one red rocket, I couldn't stop seeing them on the monkeys. They were all boned hard.
Oh, yeah. They're like Elon Musk into the moon. They are fucking red rocketing. They're fucking...
Oh, dude.
I would say the horniest. Like a dog in heat, yeah. Or a dog before they get desexed, but monkeys don't get desexed.
Dude. Crazy. Next level.
Did you go out in Darwin?
No. It was a pretty chill trip.
Just 2 nights?
It looked fun though. Like we went down that main strip where the other crocodile place is, and it gives like Byron vibes. It's got that real holiday feel, like a lot of like, but it was mainly sad, crusty white men.
Oh,
at the bars, you know.
Yeah, it's
like
Darwin,
leathery,
bro.
Yeah,
it's Darwin.
It didn't look fun, but I guess it's not summer. I feel like that's when the tourists would come.
Too hot in summer, bro.
Oh, it's too hot, but they don't know till they're there.
I don't know. I think there's a wet season in Darwin too, actually. So you got to avoid the monsoon season. Darwin people are fucking crazy. I used to live with my mate Amax from Darwin, and he's
that's
fucking
right.
nutbag.
Yeah. It's so different, man. If you've never been to Darwin, it's like, I don't know, it's like another world, really. Like it's so much more Australian than every other city.
Yeah, Darwin is what Americans think all of Australia is. Well,
100%.
not all Americans, but you know.
Yeah.
The Crocodile Dundee type of Australia, and that is Darwin. I've got this story I always tell. So there's this river in Darwin where they go down on floating rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't go there, but it sounds like I should have.
And so my mate was like, "Oh, go down on it's really fun. All the locals do it." And they go, "You just got to get out before this bridge because that's where the crocodiles are."
Oh God.
I go, "Bro, if they're in the river, they can come up the river." It's like, yeah, but they don't. I'm like, what do you fucking mean? It's connected through water. It's not land they have to climb across to get. It's the same river. It's like, yeah, but they don't go to that part. Don't worry.
Not selling it, eh?
No, it's fun. They're fucking.
It was fun.
I didn't do it. No fucking way.
I thought you were like, it was fun.
No, it's fun vibe. I wish I was a real man like that.
Yeah.
A real fucking.
Yeah, crocodiles.
That's where they got the beer can regatta too.
Oh yeah, that looks sick. Where they make rafts out of beers.
That's on our to-do list. If we ever get funding for this podcast, guys, we want to go.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, they've all got to make boats out of tinnies.
Yep, a tinny out of a tinny.
And so you guys are listening, going, "Oh, okay, sounds a bit fun. Sounds like there's going to be some shitty rafts and canoes." No, there's fucking pirate ships. Some of them spend the whole year drinking VBs and taping it together.
Have a look online.
Do they glue it?
Pics. Great question. Not sure. They probably use that what's that tape that they used to have ads on where you could seal like holes in boats? Flex tape.
Flex tape. There's all kind of rules too, and essentially I think it comes down to a race at the end, and whoever wins that becomes the mayor of Darwin for the year.
And they can make it like it's actually a boring job. They just do policy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't actually want to win it. You want to come second.
Yeah. Second's where the glory is.
It's just dealing with council.
Admin. Yeah.
It's just admin, people trying to put up garages and shit like that, and parking problems.
Oh, fuck.
I actually went on a trip too, Tom. I went down the coast.
Ooh.
So first I was with the missus in this place called Huskisson.
Yep, I've been there.
Great place. Then a little 20 minutes further north. South, sorry. I went to Manana.
Haven't been there.
It's a very Spanish sounding name.
Sounds
Manana.
very fancy.
I think it means tomorrow.
Oh.
Hasta mañana.
Is it an Aboriginal word?
See you tomorrow. No, it's Spanish.
Oh, it is Spanish.
I think so.
It could be either. The classic Spanish Australian cities.
Well, I think hasta mañana seems see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I used to say it to girls when I was traveling in Central America. So if it doesn't say, if it's not see you tomorrow, I don't know why I was seeing them tomorrow either, because I was quite clearly
optimistic. I like it. Were you just passed them in the street and they just like start running?
Well, hasta luego, see you later, I'm pretty sure.
Hasta la vista.
And that's see you. What's that, you reckon? See you never? See you in your fucking nightmares?
I guess so.
Hasta la vista.
Vista.
Must be.
See you in the future? Because vista, like a view?
Oh, see you in hell. I'm pretty sure he says it before he fucking murders someone. So, but he is also German, so it could be the German word use of vista. It was Arnie. He said that.
So what did you do at the coast?
So I go, so Manana was with the boys, and this place doesn't even have a shop. You got to go to Bendalong for a shop. So what we did, there's this game we like to play. You'd love it because it's sport. Actually, you would love it. It's called First Ball Madness.
Firstborn?
Ball. What the fuck is that?
Firstborn madness?
Everyone brings their firstborn. and they just poke them until they get mad. No, it's a backyard cricket game.
Right.
Everyone, there was 14 lads down there.
Too many.
Small backyard. Normal backyard cricket rules. 6 and out, 1 hand, 1 bounce, 2 hand on the groin, 3 hand on the head. Oh, sorry, 4 bounces. So 1 hand, 1 bounce, 2 bounces is the groin. You got that?
Okay.
So it bounces twice. You got to go sliding with the knees.
I see. You hit it with your groin. You don't try and catch it.
No, you fucking Kevin Bacon that. You fucking... Watcha. Foot loose, baby.
Yeah.
Elvis that, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking, yes. You don't have to catch it in your fucking...
That'd be impressive, a little.
In your sack.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Open it up.
You don't have to get your little monkey red rock out. You just got to touch it. And then you got 3 bounces, touch it off the head, they're out. We didn't have one for 4 bounces, but I'm sure there's some sort of a gooch or I don't know what it is. And what happens is if you're batting, first ball, you get out, you have to scull a full beer. But then that doesn't mean you're out of the game. It's called the accumulator. Second ball, you get out again, scull a full beer. It's only till you survive a balls you can go back into the field. Because once you do that first scull,
you're Rocky. Yeah.
You get out second ball, you've just sculled 2 beers. Good luck surviving a third ball. So it's so fucking fun. Was
there someone who you're like avoiding? You know, you're like they're gonna make me scull a lot of beers. Was there anyone that good?
Scotty goes hard.
Yeah.
I'm a fairly good cricket player, so I wasn't really too worried. Yeah. But I didn't really have any beef with anyone that I had to gum off the long run or anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was no one I wanted to skull that badly. I sculled once or twice, but there's also lads. So sometimes people just leave it, let it hit the stumps like, oh no, looks like I got a skull. It was fucking
heroes,
gross.
yeah.
But they're also older dudes, some in their 30s, like, I don't want a skull.
This is
Can I
going to
skull
ruin my
water?
week. Yeah. Relatable.
So it's a really good mix.
That's fun.
It's a really fucking fun game. That'd be good to play at the Christmas party, actually.
Yeah.
Bit of first ball madness.
Yeah, we got to sort that out. This year feels like it's gone quick. Thoughts?
Oh, fucking fast, bro.
Dude, I'll tell you what's depressing.
Our lives.
Yeah. No, they
our bodies, like, our faces.
Years go faster as you get older because like your scope of time is longer.
Okay.
So like when you're a kid, you don't have kind of relative time because you haven't experienced that much time.
Okay.
So the years go longer, you know, and now we're getting older. They fly by because we've had so much time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And it's sadder because you've got less time to live. It would be better if the years felt longer.
Yeah.
My mum said the same thing to me the other night too.
Really? Me and your mum have been chatting.
She goes, isn't life short, Ben? Isn't life short? Geez. Yes, Mum, it is. Are you all right? She goes, yes, I'm just thinking about it the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, is there anything you wish you were taking advantage of in certain ages of your life? She's like, no, I nailed my life. I really did well. Yeah. Well, she was just talking about, I think her whole conversation, she brought up to tell me to have kids. I think I got it like, I'm worried for her. It was no.
That
it was her
sense.
plan to try to make me have kids sooner.
I reckon your girlfriend's whispering in the ear.
I think they've got some side chats where they're fucking putting the foot down.
Fuck.
Put a hole in the condom, don't worry. Just clench, get those strong thighs and don't let him pull out. I hope my mum doesn't say that to her.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Yeah.
I always watch these TikToks, which is similar, where they'll interview someone on the street and they'll be like, how old are you? And he'll be like, 71. And it's like, how does it feel to be 71? And they're sometimes like really positive. They're like, oh, it feels pretty much the same. Or they'll be like, it hurts. Everything hurts.
Yeah, I think a lot of old people are sort of happy with their life and being old. And I'm like, you only have 15 years to live, 10 years to live. Why are you so content?
Yeah.
Here's what I hope it is, Tom, and I think it is. I feel like life is like night clubbing. Okay. You know, when you're 18, 22, you're like, I fucking love clubbing. I could do this forever. But when you hit your 30s, you're like, I'm glad that's over.
Yeah.
I've done it enough. I'm happy to move on. So I think life's like that. You're like, right now, like, life's, you know, there's so much I want to do. But if you get to 80, like, I've fucking done enough. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I just want to have a tea, a Sudoku, and
there's that weird
die in my sleep or in the bathtub.
Yeah, there's that weird period around 40 or 50, though.
Midlife crisis.
When you get the divorce, you go back to the nightclubs. Is that when you get your second life wind?
You don't have to go back to the nightclubs. I think now you've put that in the back of my head.
Can I?
You can. We should buy a nightclub.
It would be a lot of work. It's one of those things that's like, we should get a cool themed bar. And you're like, oh, I actually have to wash cups.
Oh, no, you don't have to. Depends how poor you are.
Yeah, just rinse.
You pay people to do that. So I'm going to buy a nightclub and then still wash my own cups.
What would a Frenchy nightclub look like?
Well, Frenchy and Tom, are we buying it together?
No, we've got competing nightclubs. Across the street.
Well, it all depends what demographic you're after. Okay.
So what are you after?
So are we after the 18 to 30 crowds, the people that actually go out, or are we after a 30s club?
See, I've seen clubs that appeal to that audience. There's one in Canberra and it's like 80s themed. So it's like the light up dance floor. They play old music. So the kind of looser, older people go there.
You know who's got the most money to burn?
Who's that?
The elderly. So if we do an elderly themed nightclub, and that could be actually, how's this for an idea? It's a movable nightclub.
That's cool.
Because they're not gonna catch Ubers out to the club. But if we bring it into
that is actually sick.
Bring it into their nursing home. We bring their nursing home one Saturday a month. We bring a club in with all their old favorites. Shirley Bassey's playing, Frank Sinatra. Oh,
dude, that's a good idea.
That's actually a good
like
idea.
a movable nightclub. Say you
Oh,
go
wait
to
for young people or pensioners?
both. I think both.
Yeah.
Because imagine you're talking about that town that doesn't have a shop. They obviously don't have a nightclub.
Yep.
You do like a Australia-wide tour. You go to these small towns that don't have nightclubs. You go, fucking nightclubs here tonight.
But even if they've got a nightclub, they've probably been going to that same nightclub forever. This one night, the fucking Bender bus is in town. Oh, the Bender bus!
The Bender bus is coming,
and everybody's jumping. I didn't know which one we were doing. I was going to say Gurning, but then it didn't rhyme.
Oh, yeah. If
the Bender bus is turning, and everybody's gurning.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bender bus!
Oh, that is... Can we make one? Imagine if we brought... Okay.
Yes.
One of your costs is being a stand-up comedian. Renting venues.
Yes.
You tour a lot. Some comedians have a bus.
Yes.
A tour bus.
Yes.
You bring your own club.
Okay. All we're getting, I like it. Only problem is, what's the capacity of the Bender bus?
It's huge.
Oh, I guess if you can have trucks, I think we could get as big as a Mack truck, Dan.
Well, you know how you see people relocating houses?
I do see that.
How it's like half a house on a truck.
And they just got wide load on the back. You're like, oh, good. Go get it.
It's just a house
why the fuck if they can do that?
Yeah, we just put wide load on it.
Wide load. The
We're
Bender
moving.
bus. You get flashing lights on it. Put the hazards on. Everyone's like, that's fine.
It's a disco.
Oh, fuck. I want to write
That'd
that
be
in.
fun.
I'm going to write that in, the Bender bus.
Bender bus.
Oh, that's fun. Do we only play that song?
Yeah.
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be cool if it was like an old person's home in the fact that there's a little window you go to when you get there. You're not paying an admission fee. You're taking your medication.
Oh.
So you get a little cup, some dingers, some dongers. Take them down. They check, make sure you've had them.
And that's the beauty of the Bender bus is that it sounded a bit like a slur there. It sounded a bit of a Mardi Gras slur, okay? I think it's all about how you say it. But we could do, so if we get a whole fleet of Bender buses.
Okay, it's a fleet now.
Well, I'm saying because we're not going to be able to deck out there one for the elderly, for the one for the 18 to 30s. So we've got 18 to 30s one. We've got an urban one.
Okay. Does that only go to the urban communities in Australia?
A lot more rap music, yeah.
Okay,
a lot more rap music.
Yep.
It was more for American urban. I was trying to branch out.
Okay, so we're going global. I like that.
Yeah. We got the pensioner Bender bus.
Yep.
I don't think we'd call that the Bender bus because that's got different connotations for them. We'd call that something else. But everyone would have their own actual name, and then we'd have one for the 30s. The Bender bus, which would be, I guess, more civilized.
Yeah.
I like to say. It'd have some Mario Karts in there. It would have those cameras where they can check on their kids if they need to. But 40s, they wouldn't give a fuck by then. So
those IV drips you can get to rehydrate. That might be too much.
I think they'd have to park at a place for the night logistically. Although it would be cool.
Kmart.
Yeah, this would actually be sick though.
Okay.
Flights to Melbourne, $1,500.
Too much?
Or whatever, $600 one way. Let's say you get a ticket on the Bender bus, $300. But you party the whole time there and you go come out, oh, I'm going to leave the club, I'm ready to go. You're in another fucking city.
That's cool.
Get your luggage, drops you at your hotel. That's sick. That's sick.
The only thing I'm thinking now is if it's moving, we've got a different issue with police.
Yeah, I do get that.
Could we put it on some kind of train track? They're a bit looser with seatbelt laws.
The train. The train. What would be a good name for the train though?
That's the problem, isn't it?
Because the Bender bus is just sold. If you
really
hear that,
good.
you'll buy a
Could we
ticket.
call a train a Bender bus? How strict are we?
What's some more? Okay, let's get some more synonyms for benders. What's that word?
Don't make me say it, Frenchy.
What's another
Bender? Kick on carriage.
Partying.
Partying.
Drunk spree, binge train, jamboree. Carouse, Carousel, Revelry, Keg Party.
Keg Party.
Tipsy. I think we might need Urban Dictionary here. Debauchery.
Debauchery. I like that word.
Pain Train.
That's pretty good.
We could just get something that rhymes. The Drunk Chunk. I don't know. We'll workshop it, guys. We'll workshop it.
If you're listening on YouTube, put some ideas in the comments, and we'll start crowdfunding for
we'll start crowdfunding
for the Bender Bus.
Okay. I think what we need to do is to finish this idea off properly. Is do a quick song about the Bender Bus.
Oh, finally.
Or the Pain Train, whatever you call it.
Sponsored by TK Maxx.
Because we haven't had a song in shut up ad. I don't have real YouTube. Because we didn't have a song in the last 2 episodes. I'm like, we're gonna have to smash a few out.
Oh yeah.
It'd
be rude not to. Okay. This beat's different.
Yeah, it's different. See if it hits. We'll see if it hits. It's a bit bendery.
Choo choo. Get on the train. Get on some pain. Get in the rain. It's time to bender.
No fuss we got. Oh, hang on. No fuss, we got a bus. Gonna take you down to us in Melbourne. Come get drunk or banana tomorrow. We got cans on it, we got pingers on it, we got old people on it. Finger some old people, let's try. Ooh, start a fire. Harold likes that, Harold likes that. Harold's dead, Bender Bus.
On the Bender Bus. Taking heaps of dingers on the Bender Bus.
Choo choo.
Bender Bus.
Choo choo.
Taking heaps of dingers on the Bender Bus.
We like to party, but not every night. We like to party. Might start a fight. That's the Pain Train for you. If you want to fight, fight all the way onto WA. Whoops. Oh, Darwin's coming. Let's hit it.
Get on the fuck truck. Get on the fuck truck.
Yeah.
Get on the fuck truck. Something fell off the back of my truck. It was a fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking all the way through small towns.
Rootin' and bootin', rootin' and bootin', rootin' in the boot. We fuck everything, we fuck everything, fuck everything. I fucked a crocodile once that looked at me and said, ooh, where's the monkey? It's looking too. I sucked his dick at the zoo. Don't smile at the crocodile, I'll come in his eye for a while.
Pray, pray, pray that you don't see a stingray.
There's no stingrays on the Bender Bus. We'll drive you wherever you want to go. If you want to go to Blacktown, take a different bus. That's not this route. We're going to the coast, to the most, to the toast. Yeah, whatever you want. Bender Bus. I'm gurning.
Peace. Yeah, nice.
That was a good start. That was just the first song, guys. Don't worry. There's more coming.
We had things we actually wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, what we need to talk about, we should tell this one story from the premiere because we recorded the Adelaide.
So the reason we did the last 2 episodes in Adelaide was because we were there to see Danny from Raka Raka's feature film debut. Premiere.
Talk to me. It was fucking incredible.
It was really
great
good.
Horror film.
Yeah.
Insanely well made. It's going to be a great success. We're very proud of him. And then I was away for the week, so we had to sort of go ahead an episode.
Yes.
I got recently asked a question. What was the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you recently? And I didn't have an answer until the premiere, so I need to tell you this story, guys.
So
good. In the movie, there was all these awesome actors. There were a few child actors or teenage actors, I guess we'll call them. A few early 20 actors.
And as Danny said on this, he did a real effort with the casting. It was the thing that took the longest. He really wanted to find the best people. He even found some local talent from like his neighborhood, some people he knew. Got them involved.
Shout out to all the actors in the movie. They were fucking great. But there was this one bloke, a Polynesian lad, Islander, big Islander boy.
He was great.
Very funny, very recognizable too. So we're at the after party, and I see him there. He's 6'5", 6'4",
Big
like
boy.
as tall as me, but like looks like he could play rugby. I see him at the after party. I've had a few, but I see him. He's near Danny, he's near Tom, he's near Michael. He's waiting to get a drink. I'm like, I'm going to congratulate him on a great performance. So I go up to him, very confident. I'm like, yo, bro, that was a fucking sick performance. You fucking crushed it. Loved your role in the film. He goes to me, I wasn't in the film, bro. I'm just Danny and Michael's mate.
And then he just burst out laughing. And we all heard it.
And everyone heard it. The music
dude.
went down for that moment. Everyone heard it. And they all just turned to me going, you're fucking racist. Of course you think all brown guys look alike.
And he goes, and he started going, Frenchy's a racist, bro.
Frenchy's a racist, bro. You're fucking racist, Frenchy.
And I was dying. Michael was dying. Danny was dying. I was like streaming tears, and Frenchy was genuinely
I
embarrassed.
was genuinely embarrassed because I was so short it was him.
Yeah.
There was no other big fucking...
He wasn't there, the actual guy.
The actual actor wasn't there, so it was a big misdirect.
It was so funny.
And I was the first one to do it. He said other people come up to me after and they said, well done and stuff like that, but they didn't make a big song and dance.
You
and
were really
Michael
like,
and Danny
I loved you in the film.
I loved you. Bro, I shook his hand.
You. Yeah.
I was like, sure, brother.
I wasn't in the film, my guy.
You're fucking racist, Frenchy.
So funny.
Like, he was laughing. It was a very funny, not for me. I was very embarrassed. It was all I could think about the whole night. I wanted to go home. I was like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
The one fucking
so
Islander at the party. Then I was like, you were great on the All Blacks last weekend. I just kept leaning into it eventually.
The other fun things we did in Adelaide, if you follow our TikTok and Instagram, Tom and Frenchy, you would have saw I put up a little vlog of our trip.
A video blog.
A video blog. So we were looking for something to do because we had a day to spare before the premiere, and we looked up what to do in Adelaide this weekend. One of the options was called the Universal Light Expo. And we're like, what? Is it like beacons lighting?
Yeah,
chandeliers?
is this some sort of sun-based thing? It was a kind of a sun-based thing.
So it was a spiritual festival with weed.
It was a hippie weed festival with everything you could want from that kind of festival at Adelaide Showgrounds. So we jumped on the scooters there because the best thing about Adelaide is the scooters.
Sydney still doesn't have scooters, which is a fucking joke.
Yeah, it's a fucking joke, mate.
It's a fucking joke,
But
mate.
it does have a bus where you can bend her on.
I like it.
The bender bus is coming. Anyway.
So we looked up, we're like, how much are tickets? Let's not get crazy. Pretty cheap. We're like, yeah, no risk. So we go along. Very different crowd than what we're used to, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't go to those sort of festivals often. I'm not that enlightened. Are you enlightened?
Maybe after the festival.
Yeah,
I was a bit enlightened.
How's your chakras?
I think they're aligned. Is that what people say?
I don't think they're supposed to be.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm unaligned. I purposely do that.
Okay.
What's your horoscope?
Taurus.
Nice.
You too, eh?
I guess so.
You should.
Yeah, so we went in there and it was this big hall. We instantly knew we had to get a tarot card reading or some sort of fortune teller because we had such good luck last time we go on. Carolyn.
But there were so many options. It was a bit overwhelming. And it was like, in Men in Black where the aliens posing as people look really strange.
Yeah, there's just something a bit off about them. Yeah.
All of them look like that.
They look like
there's like a little alien inside them.
Yeah, they look like they're aliens in the
sweaty and like I was like, okay, some interesting looking.
It's actually such a good description.
Yeah, there was a lot. And like I'm talking, I say there were 30 and that's being modest. I reckon there were 30 psychics.
And they were getting work.
They were.
And we actually walked around a few times looking for the best one.
Oh, did we fuck up?
Eventually we walked around too long and then just went to the one that was open and not near anyone so we could so we could film it and enjoy it.
I've never regretted paying for something.
One we went to was this old woman, and
can you turn your phone? I'll just try and airdrop this while you explain it.
To please airdrop it for me. And she's deader than the Queen. Okay, she is Weekend at Bernie's. She had false teeth or something that she kept putting in. She could barely fucking talk. It was
Oh, you declined it.
I didn't do it on purpose. Do it quick.
Waiting.
Give me my fucking airdrop. Look.
Okay, I'll stop. Start. Waiting.
Sorry. Accept. I don't know.
Declined.
I'm just playing into your microphone.
Okay.
But yeah, so she was not a good. She had no energy. She was on. She's been on battery saving mode for about 20 years.
God, it's like the psychic was sitting in her chair, right? And she goes, "I need to go do a shit." And she asked her geriatric mother to sit there.
Yep.
And then she just went along with it and made up what she was doing.
Hello, so you see the first card you got here is a house. So it means at some point in the future you may have a house. The next card, as you can see, is the night.
She
that's
was so
not
frail.
the night and day. That's a night for the swordsman. So that means there'll be some sort of thing in your future.
And Frenchy's ADD was not coping.
Oh,
he was
so hard,
checked
bro.
out like a book at the library.
No, but every now and then I'd chirp in with something funny, and
Yeah,
she just
yeah.
didn't get it. She didn't give me nothing. She was a tough crowd.
Oh, dude, that was tough to listen to. Here, just have a little taste. Like, we'd play the whole thing if it was funny, but it is painful.
It's painful.
Here we go.
I just say shuffle in.
Okay, so recording on.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first up is the first house. So the first house is about how you're presenting to the world and in a way what the world is presenting to you right now. So you have a really firm foundation. It looks like there's quite a bit of abundance around you, and it's sort of like this. You're being able to pay attention to your intuition a bit. So that's really good. And
My
Holy
intuition led
shit.
me to sitting at that fucking table.
Yeah.
My intuition
I'm not
is garbage.
Trusting my intuition anymore. I think I do have a fucking clip from it somewhere.
I think you took a photo.
What
of me
date did
now.
it happen?
Great question. It was the 29th of October.
Okay,
so it was 2 weeks
I've
ago.
gone too far.
God, she was the pits.
Oh yeah, she gave off. She had some sort of devil taking her soul, I believe.
God. But what we did enjoy, there were these like more like hippie tents, like canvas tents set up. And there was a big sign that said they did music meditation. So they could like kind of cure your worries and all that type of stuff with the art of music. And I was like, this is probably going to be expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. So me and Frenchy hop in this tent. In comes a lovely hippie couple. A range of instruments. I'm talking harp, didgeridoo. What else was there?
Oh yeah, this is so funny. Triangle. There was fucking
Triangle,
everything.
Vocals. He had some
Shakers.
kind of
There was,
bird noise maker.
Accordions. There was literally
fuck
everything.
me. And we put little beanbags on our eyes. Well, Frenchy did know I was filming, so I kind of put it on to be nice and then took it off and started filming.
Yeah.
And they sprayed us with some kind of calming setting spray or something.
Yeah.
And
Bit of
I'll
bit of
give you a
roofling.
bit of the
Bit of
music.
roofling. But also what was funny is that so yeah, you lie down and then you hear this music and it's very calming. You guys would have heard calming music before. But then if you open your eyes, it's some cooker a meter away from you
Yeah.
hitting a rock with a stick. You're like, how does it sound? You make it sound so calming when it's just you doing that.
And he got the didgeridoo, and he did this thing I've never had happen to me, where he kind of played it over you so you could feel the sound around you. But what he couldn't tell was happening was his warm breath was getting projected through the
it'll do
didgeridoo,
that. It'll
and
do
all I
that.
could smell was like hummus. And I was just getting my face basted with hummus breath.
Hummus is good for your chakras.
I hope so, because I got fucking basted. All right, here's some of the music just so you guys can relax while you listen.
Yeah, this is something you'd get in before you get a happy ending massage.
Totally.
You want extra? How much is extra? $50 more. Fuck, I guess so. Yeah, do you take card?
Yes, we take card.
You like? Yeah, it's good. Just keep going. Don't fucking look at me.
Okay.
Helen, can you just fucking spit on me a bit? Sorry.
And then it goes like this.
I found a video of that lady too, so this might be a bit better audio.
Fuck me. God, that was the pits. She was the quietest woman in the world.
What's his destiny?
It's about work. So that's,
His destiny is work.
that's
There's something in relation to work situation that is also his destiny.
Oh, interesting. What, do you know what it is?
It's just as hard to listen to the second time.
Oh, okay. He's captain of a ferry.
that's not true.
He is.
It was not interesting. That was a
God.
lie. Oh, speaking of, like, if she was in a horror film,
Oh, yeah.
and the whole horror film could just be her. Every time you enter a room, she's in it.
Yeah. Just
Never
once.
attacks you. Never even talks to you. Just there. I'd be like, I'm fucking scared.
Yeah. I want to get out.
Oh, just her mouth. This weird shit she was doing with me. Anyway, let's move on. Should we go into some trending trash, Tom?
Oh, please.
Trending trash.
Perfect sting.
The perfect sting. So our producer Alex isn't here today. Shout out Alex.
Where did he say he was?
I
think he said
think he was
something.
in a healing tent. He was still there.
He does look like he'd be in a cult.
I could see him going joining that.
Like he'd see a girl he likes and he'd just be like, yeah, I'm joining.
That's why I find hard about those hippie festivals. Very easy to rip on until you meet them because they're all so lovely.
Oh, they were particularly
So nice.
lovely. Not the psychic, but
No, I think that
music
even,
people,
that
they
evens
were
out the
sick.
chakra. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, the belly dancing was good too.
Oh yeah, you liked her.
Just
didn't you?
confusing. I just don't get what was happening.
It's impressive.
So, another great pedestrian article, Tom.
Hit me.
A non-exhaustive list of all the private boys' school fuckery that has been uncovered this year.
Oh, great.
They always talk about private school boys, never private school girls. Do you notice this in the news?
But is that
5 articles to 1, private school boys versus private school
is
girls.
that because the boys are doing the wrong thing? What, you want equality?
Yo,
in
private
crimes?
school girls are fucking brutal. The bullying that happens to those fucking schools, I would say worse because it's mental. I was like, boys are at least just physical. You know what's happened. I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to go in.
Okay.
They definitely have an agenda, I will say this. Pedestrian versus private school boys. It's no mystery that all boys' private schools are the birthplace of all villainy, disease and vitriol that this country harbours.
Jesus Christ, that's a big statement. I'm sure
I'm like, is this a joke?
I'm sure there's some very intelligent people there as well.
Over the years, we've seen some of the most insidious, ridiculous and discriminatory words and actions come out of the minds of these young boys, and it's truly shocking. Holy fuck.
She
They
got
have an
the
agenda.
fucking thesaurus out for that one. Fucking insidious.
It's a dude. Michael Diorio. All schools are bad, can't relax. Turns out if you surround a young man with privilege and money and other people just like him, he doesn't learn how to interact with the world or with women. Who would have thunk?
Oh, that's where you went. You went to a private. It's all making sense. That's why you're so
What do you
upset.
mean? I know how to interact with the world.
Women?
They're a part of the world. Online, yeah. By the dating apps, yeah. But because of the amount of fuckery performed by private school boys was astronomical in this last year, I decided to round up everything that made headlines into a single space. Be warned though, none of it is delightful reading.
Oh.
I might disagree. I think some will be funny. I
let's
think
hear it.
some will be funny. Not all.
Is it like a top 10 list? Number 10.
Yeah, okay. All right, folks, here we go. Honourable mention, St. Kevin's, Melbourne. A blazer is burned in protest of the school's toxic masculinity.
What? That sounds like it's going against the agenda they're pushing. Like, no, with the agenda they're pushing, sorry.
It was an iconic action done in protest of the school's fuckery. I don't even know.
Oh,
man.
right. So it is kind of a good thing in their eyes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Blazers is not exactly what I would associate with toxic masculinity.
It is what I'd associate with fire.
Yeah.
Stupid.
No, that's one of your best. Scotch collared college.
Scots, do they?
I
mean?
think he meant to write Scots, but he wrote Scotch.
It's a type of egg, isn't it? Scotch egg?
Scotch egg. It's also a drink. Little whiskey college, Melbourne.
Whiskey dick.
New principal sacked on his first day over misconduct allegations. That's nothing to do with the students.
The teacher. What did he do? Fucking
First
started
day.
a group chat?
First day.
Start a group chat with the boys as soon as he got there.
Starting coming swinging.
Yeah. Just sending in the memes.
Here for a good time, not a long
Yeah.
time. Who's DTF, boys? You still say that? You still fucking say that? Oh, shit. Oh, no. I was like, you've been...
Oh, is it recording?
No, it's been recording. You've just been a bit
panicked.
too...
No, it was fine because I
Are you moving?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Okay, what else have we got? Brisbane school warns teachers they will be immediately fired for being gay.
Holy shit.
Oh, Christian college. Yeah, there's Christians. So understanding, aren't they? They're really...
It's such a strange thing.
I'm pretty sure the whole thing about being Christian is supposed to be love everybody.
Yeah, and God made people attracted to men. Like the same sex
Possibly
attracted to the
because he is.
Okay, I like that.
Thank you.
That's why he's always so ripped with his shirt
Okay.
off. Daddy.
I get why people see this one as bad, but
You like it?
I reckon many high school students have done this.
Okay.
Students found to have ranked teachers' genitals on fucked lists.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
100%.
Like they haven't actually seen
They
them,
haven't seen them, and if they have, that's the teacher's fault.
Yeah.
You've seen them through the pants. We had a teacher who used to rub his balls on the desk in
Oh,
science.
yeah, I remember you saying
And then
that.
sometimes we had a camel toe teacher.
Ooh.
She used to wear too tight shorts, and we'd call
What?
it camel toe. Huh?
Was she hot?
The camel toe was. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I could never look at camels the same way.
We used to get a teacher.
Oh, they only did females. So I don't like that. So go on.
We used to have a teacher who had like a G-banger T-bar sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
We were all about that.
Yeah, and see, you can't be doing that. Do you understand the testosterone of 14-year-old boys? It's the same as monkeys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're walking with a visible G-string?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's the boys' fault for sexualizing me. No, we saw your fucking G-string.
They already had
We've never
boners.
seen one before.
Yeah.
What is that? But yeah, they only did the female teachers, which I don't like. I think it's fine if you do both.
And it's also funnier.
Yeah, you want to rank the dongs of the male teachers who would have
Like a size chart.
I feel like a lot of old maths teachers had mad dongs.
Yeah, I reckon science teachers would have some fucking girth.
You get into maths teaching because you're not worried about the size of your penis.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not worried. That's why you can be like, I'm good with numbers
Yeah.
and addition because I've got a mad donger.
And that's why every time maths teachers talk about circumference, they wink.
They
Yeah,
know
'cause they
exactly
know.
what a circumference is.
Yeah, dude.
Around. Okay, so that's just something most students would have done. And it doesn't matter. Okay, horrific video messages from a group chat leaked online. Yeah, they probably would have been bad.
Yeah.
But any group chat has some bad messages in it.
True.
So graphic they couldn't even be published. Well, if maybe they're not.
If they wanted to be published, they'd probably put them on a feed rather than in a group chat.
I would also like the newspapers wouldn't even publish them, so no one knows what they said. They just fucking.
Yeah, I think it was pretty bad.
I'm assuming it's very bad.
Yeah.
I've seen many of my group chats.
Yeah. Apparently they were
That's the whole point of a group chat. School blames Andrew Tate. Scots College, Sydney. School blames Andrew Tate for appalling behaviour of private school boys. I can see why private school boys would love Andrew Tate.
But I feel like he hasn't been around that long.
Is he back?
Nah.
Is he doing a fight? He should fight Jake Paul. I think that'd be good.
Why not?
Okay, Scots College, Sydney. Little goblins allegedly used counterfeit money at a local news agency. Fucking relax. These are schoolboy hijinks.
If they got away with it, that's the news agent's fault. They fucking got out their connector pens and drew dollar signs on a piece of fucking cardboard.
Exactly. And B, can't be that rich if they got to use counterfeit money.
Yeah.
Maybe charge them less.
What are you buying at a
This
news
is just
agent?
an agenda. Pedestrian, you are fucking sexist.
Maybe
you
they
are
were
sexist.
maybe they were using the money to buy a nice, informative National Geographic.
You don't even know, do you? They might have been buying a
Time magazine.
Time magazine. Thank you. I was trying to think of a
Better Homes and Gardens.
feminist magazine.
Frenchy. It's a magazine.
They might have been buying pedestrian article. I don't know. Probably not. Okay, what's another great? I don't know what we'd do without pedestrian. I do.
I respect
I go between ripping on them and loving them for providing this content.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I watched.
Tell me.
Have you watched Love is Blind? The Netflix reality show?
I've lived it.
In what way?
Which one's that?
The one where it kind of reminds me of
You
this
get blind drunk and you just see who you end up with.
No.
Something like that.
No, that's
No, but you
fun.
don't remember it. You don't see them.
No,
you wake up in the morning like, fuck, who's going to be
Who's
behind the
that?
wall?
Don't
Yeah.
ask me if I know your name.
That's the one, isn't it?
No.
Where they're talking in pods and shit. And they're talking across the wall.
So it kind of looks like this room, right? So I'm fucking...
Fuck me again, Tom.
No, I'm not trying to fuck you. I'm trying to fuck the person on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm like... You can't ask what they look like. That's kind of like not part of the thing. It's meant to get to know them as a person, personality.
Can you do
Vibe.
subtle questions that might...
One guy won, I think, the last season. He was such a cunt.
Yeah.
What he'd do was, he thought he was being smooth, but he'd be like, if we're at a festival,
Yes, this is what I was going to ask.
could you get on my shoulders? And they'd be like, yeah. He'd be like, would I have trouble with that?
That's exactly what the question I was thinking. Like, if you rode a horse, would the horse have a sore back afterwards? Yeah, but as if girls aren't doing that shit too.
Yeah.
Like, if there was a doorway that was 6 feet tall,
Yeah, so true.
would you be able to walk through it fine, or would you
have to
stoop maybe 2 inches?
Yeah, true. But yeah, there was some good drama in it.
Is it worth watching?
Yeah,
I did
enjoyed
see
it.
season 1.
I enjoyed it.
You love those fucking dating
so
shows
good.
too. I would think it would be sick doing an accent the whole time.
That's funny.
So they think you're like Mexican or something. Hey, nice to meet you.
Do you reckon that's going to help or hinder?
It's not about that. It's about them being so surprised when the door or
But they've got to choose
African American.
you. No, they've got to choose you.
Yeah, but let's say I do an African American accent the whole time.
And they like it.
They like it. The door opens or whatever.
That would be very
They're
funny.
expecting an African American man, and they're like, keep the accent.
Yeah, no, that's
Like, yo, dog, yo, shawty. I can't do it.
yeah,
Yo,
that's
shawty.
good. I like that.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say, I think there's an accent you could do.
Mm.
Do you know the one I mean?
I'm not too sure.
So let's do a situation. Hello, who's there?
Hello, beautiful.
Oh,
Hello.
I didn't know there'll be Chinese men.
Who says I'm Chinese?
I didn't. I just want to get to know
Can you see me?
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Wuhan.
Oh,
So I'm not just doing an accent. I'm literally confirming that I'm Chinese, born at least.
Okay, well, you're thinking doing the accent and having your Tom's origin story? Or do you think Batsu's origin story?
Well, I guess you could be from Wuhan and still be a white man.
Yeah, of course you can.
And you might have
Of course you can.
generated the accent. You don't see
You
that.
get the
often.
accent where you grow up. It's not based on skin color. It's who's around you.
Have you seen, just while we're on the topic, the video of the woman who hit her head or something? It was years ago, and woke up with a Chinese accent.
I've seen a man do that many times. But no, we'll have to get that video for
Yeah.
next episode because
Yeah.
that would be funny. Can we go back to the scene?
Oh, you
Because I
wanna
think
go
this
back
is going
to
to be
the
very
scene.
fun, yes.
Okay.
So what was your name again, sorry?
Batsu.
That's a lovely name. I'm Jessica. Hey.
Where are you from, Jessica?
I'm from Mississippi.
Oh,
Yeah, my
yes.
accent's changed a little bit, but I'm a little Mississippi Southern belle. Have you met many American girls?
Oh, I've seen one or two
Where have you seen them?
across that street.
That's lovely. What do you look for in a woman, Batsu?
Well, it's not about looks in this show, so I will go on personality. I like a woman who has 5 jobs.
I'm sorry, did you 5?
5 jobs. She
That's a lot of jobs.
could be more. That is my baseline.
Well, I'm a school teacher. I teach K to 12,
Okay.
K to 6.
Okay.
And I like to run. Go to the gym.
I like to chase.
Yeah, Batsu would be best.
Yeah.
I think that would be obviously when the Batsu character doesn't come out into our real skits, but you know how Super Wog would do Super Wog on any show and it's funny. Super Wog on Home and Away, Super Wog on The Bachelor, whatever. Any parody with Batsu in it would be so fucking cool.
It would be funny.
But it's definitely a
can't
podcast.
do it.
Nah,
You can't.
Can you?
Unless you're Chris Lilly. Then you
Don't
can.
see a lot of him anyway. Anyway, we'll get into an article, Tom. Classic article. You love this. 6 folks shared their cringe underwear mishaps and my cooch is clenching just thinking about them.
Oh, God.
Written by Michael again.
No.
That was Biang.
Jesus. He's got a
Okay.
cooch.
Well, I don't know women's underwear mix-ups, so this is going to be... We're going to learn.
Yeah.
Laugh, live, love and learn. Okay. We'll do the shortest one first to check that they're good. Went to a very important client meeting, brackets, wearing a sheer white top. After a long boozy lunch, I'd walked out to my car and realised my bra had been undone the whole time. The cups were hanging around my chest. I could have died from embarrassment.
Also,
R.I.P.
titties were out the whole time.
Yeah, she got the job. She
wow.
sold whatever she needed to. I don't know.
Good on her.
Sarah, you'd be fine. I was with my boyfriend then and I had put on a cute set of underwear. We didn't end up doing anything, but my friends had called for an impromptu movie night. I dropped my boyfriend at the station and drove straight to my friend's house without thinking. I had the thinnest shirt on and my fripples were on full display. I don't think these people know what an embarrassing underwear story is.
That's every episode of Friends.
Yeah, I've had more embarrassing underwear stories in a week, this week, than they have in their whole life, apparently. Someone wore the wrong undies.
I once went to work, did a fart. Bit of shit came out. I had to throw my undies in the bin at work.
If you haven't done a shart, you haven't lived.
And then you just got to walk around without undies all day.
Worst part, is when you do it and you're like, I don't know, I'm going to check. And then you got to put a finger in it to check.
Do you have to do that? Yeah. You can't visually check?
Or you can, but I'm saying if it's not possible to go into the bathroom, visually check.
Oh, God.
Sometimes
So you're...
It's not a regular occurrence, Tom.
But is it going to be good either way? I don't know if that finger's ever going to come out smelling fantastic, is it?
No.
You push the button.
Well, one time well, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll either need new underwear or I'll just need new underwear from cum because I'll keep going to hit the G-spot. So it's 2 options there. Karen's Diner in the news again, Tom.
Oh, no. What have they done? Feel like a lot of people are complaining about a place that's about complaining.
Karen's Diner staff have come forward with cooked allegations of sexual and physical harassment.
Oh, God.
That's the whole concept, though.
But is it like staff and people, patrons?
Yes, apparently.
Oh, God.
She found herself the subject of racial slurs and sexual harassment from customers. These incidents have ranged from my personal image, like insults about my physical appearance, body shaming, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's like...
if you're going to give it, you got to be ready.
That's going to happen, 100%.
Dude, if I go, look at you fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, you're a dickhead.
You're a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas this sort of incidents wouldn't happen on the Bender bus.
Oh, no.
We preach nothing but love. ELE.
That's right.
Everybody love everybody.
You take your medicine, you're happy. Are we still doing the medicine?
Yeah, we're doing caps.
Yeah.
Hard. That's the only medicine. No matter what the elderly come in, they get MDMA. No matter what they want. And Viagra.
Oh. No, there'll be too many monkey
That's the
situations.
love bus. That's the love bus.
Mattress walls.
Like the fuck
padded
truck.
cell.
The fuck truck.
The fuck truck.
That was a good in
Oh,
the
that'd be
song.
disgusting, wouldn't it? You got to fucking squeegee it out.
Last article to finish it off with, Tom. I think this is a cool idea for an article. BuzzFeed, shout out. You get to save one movie for each movie franchise and the rest will be deleted forever.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So, which Tom Holland Spider-Man movie would you save? Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Is that in order of them coming out?
I don't know. Not a great start because I don't know the Spider-Man movies.
I enjoyed the last one because it had a little, spoiler alert, cameo of all three Spider-Man.
I didn't know that was going to happen. So you're going to save that one.
Yeah.
Okay. It's also
I'm also not the biggest.
51% said that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Which Mission Impossible movie would you keep? There's 6 of them now.
Really? Bro.
Seem like if there's 6 very possible missions, would you say?
I'd say just your daily mission.
I would say it's harder to check whether it's a shot than finish those missions. That's Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Doing a poop fart and then checking it without getting it on your finger.
And also not letting anyone see that you're sniffing your finger because you've pooped.
Oh,
yourself.
you just feel the poop.
Oh, so you're feeling for poo. Like an
I'm
actual
saying if
whole
I can't pull it down and get out to it, you're going to have to shove it down there. But you don't feel your hole, you feel the underwear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying here? It's not a great situation. I haven't thought it through. No, you're
Okay.
right, Tom. There's better ways to do that.
Okay, Mission Impossible. I'm just going to save the first one.
You're keeping the first one?
I don't know.
I think it'd be funny keeping a different one so no one can ever watch it from the start.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The first one's never there. They're
Yeah.
like, what happened in the first one though? But I'll keep the first one for you. Which Twilight movie would you save? Oh, there's 5.
Really?
New Moon. Twilight, there's New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn Part 1, Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Dude, I've only ever seen the first one, I think. And I don't remember it that well.
You're saving that one. 61% said that, so you're winning. Are you trying to guess what everyone else did?
No, I just don't know these movies very well.
Nah, this is a good one.
Okay.
You can only save one Harry Potter movie.
Let me ask you, because you're the Harry Potter fan. Frenchy,
Yes.
you can only save one Harry Potter movie.
Goblet of Fire.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Why?
I like it. It's just it starts when it starts to become dark and like a real.
Is that
Film.
3?
No, that's 4.
4.
People say 3 is when that happens, but it's not because 4's when spoiler Diggory Cedric fucking dies, bro. I know, spoiler.
It did get darker. The first few were quite.
And Voldemort comes back.
Fantasy.
Yeah, the first few were like Kitty. I understand
Yeah.
you'd want to save number 1. I can understand why you'd want to do that. But I'm saving Goblet of Fire. Okay. Marvel fans, which Avengers do you want to stay?
Oh, I don't know, Avengers.
I think the first one.
Which Home Alone do you want to save, Frenchy?
Oh, that's a good question. Fuck, that's hard.
Because the first 2 fire. Is the third the new kid?
Yeah, you're not saving the third.
Yeah. One of the real
Saddest would
old.
do that.
I think there's more than 3 as
Yeah,
well.
there's like 5 now.
The first 2, it's a hard one.
Home Alone Darwin. There's Home Alone Timbuktu. There's all these fucking different.
Bangkok, yeah.
Darwin would be a sick place for him to get Home Alone.
Oh, dude, he'd just get murdered.
He would get fucking crocodile would get him. The locals would get him. You don't even know. I think I would do 2.
I do really like the second
I think
one.
2's better.
It's cool because it's in New York.
It's got that kooky bird lady. Yeah. It's got more bigger budget. Yeah, it's in New York. Yeah, I think I'd go 2. And it's funny that they left him again.
Yeah.
They fucking hate you, Kevin.
Oh.
Be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is another good one then.
Mhm.
Which Toy Story movie would you save?
Oh.
It's like 3 and 4 are good too.
Yeah.
Actually 1 to 3 are like the best. 4's not on the same level.
I'm going to have to save 1.
Which one's 2 though?
Can't remember.
I think 2 was really good too. Oh, you don't care about that one. Oh, the last one. That was it. Is there any more you can think of?
Okay. Scary movie.
Which scary movie?
Which scary movie? So I think there were 4, 5.
The one where the bats come out of a pussy.
Ooh.
I don't know. Remember which one it
That
was.
might
But that
be
was the
one.
best one. That was
Yeah.
the best one.
I reckon 2. That's the one where Take My Strong Hand guy.
Take my strong hand,
He's so
child.
funny.
Take my strong hand,
That
child.
killed me when it came out.
I think we've come to a natural end of this podcast, Tom. Great chatting with you again. Just two chaps like the old days.
Yeah.
We're going to have time to do one for the Patreons. We're going to do a
Yeah.
little 10 minutes, 15 minutes for them. If you're a Patreon, it's going to be sent to your Patreon account and on the Discord. Join in the Discord.
And if you're not a part of the Patreon, sign up. Patreon.com/Tom and Frenchy.
Frenchy.
There's quite a few clips there now, so you've got a backlog to look through. Like, it's like you wouldn't want to sign up to an OnlyFans account on the first day. You want to wait till they've made a bit of content.
Oh, definitely.
So it's kind of like that.
Yeah, 100%. If they've just created it OnlyFans, they're like, how much can be on there?
Yeah.
And I don't want your old ratty nudes. I want fresh nudes. Daily. But I want to look at all the old ones too.
Yeah.
That's what we've got on the Patreon. So we've got at least some clips on there. We've got some fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't. And we do.
And we do.
And we do. This episode was brought to you by the Bender Bus.
Yeah.
That would be a good Christmas party.
Dude.
Can you get a bus? You know how people like rent out cruises for Christmas parties? Bus.
Well, what I did for my formal, I think I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Year 10 rented a truck, put smoke machines, disco lights.
Yeah, but you said you did that like you were 28 and they were in year 10.
Yeah, the truck was locked. It was a whole thing. See you next week.
On that note,